Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-NextGen, CIA drones put to work as drug dogs. AeroVironment introduces Jump 20X for autonomous maritime ops. And CAE and GA-ASI enter agreement to develop trainers. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to Airborne-NextGen, a weekly news program covering the next generation of flight, from electric power to vertical lift, uncrewed vehicles, and everything in between. Let's get into today's stories. CIA drones put to work as drug dogs. The CIA has been flying unarmed MQ-9 Reaper drones over Mexico to locate cartel operations and fentanyl labs, according to a senior U.S. official. The program, which has spanned multiple administrations, is conducted in coordination with the Mexican government. Despite comparisons to past U.S. drone operations elsewhere, a U.S. official was quick to clarify, quote, "This is not the Pakistan model," end quote. In other words, these drones are strictly for surveillance, no airstrikes, no targeted eliminations, just intelligence gathering. The idea is simple: locate the problem, hand over the information, and hope Mexican authorities take it from there. Mexican cartels import precursor chemicals from China and India, manufacture fentanyl, and smuggle it into the U.S., where it's responsible for around 70,000 overdose deaths per year. Gallo noted that drug labs are no longer confined to remote mountain hideouts. Instead, urban and industrial-scale facilities are popping up in Hidalgo, Puebla, and Jalisco. The cartels, ever adaptable, have moved beyond their traditional strongholds and are expanding their global reach. Mexican meth now travels as far as Hong Kong and Australia under sophisticated money laundering networks. Sniffing out these labs, however, has proven to be a challenge. Luckily, the struggle has created the perfect opportunity to showcase the MQ-9 Reaper's surveillance capabilities. After the break, Black Hornet 4 wins DIU Blue UAS Challenge.
For over 30 years, the massive Sport Plane Resource Guide has provided expert, credible information, evaluations, and critical analysis of all that the sport aviation world has to offer. The all-new digital Sport Plane Resource Guide is coming with extensive multimedia features that are constantly updated, an even more comprehensive online guide to all things sport aviation. Available soon. www.sportplane.com.
Welcome back. Now for some shorter stories in our Next Gen Minute. Black Hornet 4 wins DIU Blue UAS Challenge. Teledyne FLIR Defense announced that its Black Hornet 4 nano drone was selected as a winner of the Blue UAS Refresh Challenge, hosted by the Defense Innovation Unit of the Department of Defense. The Black Hornet 4 is a next-gen lightweight nano drone weighing just 70 grams. The drone has a 12-megapixel daytime camera and high-resolution thermal imager that delivers crisp video and still images to the operator. It can fly for over 30 minutes, more than 3 kilometers, and functions in 25-knot winds and rain. FAA approves Archer Part 141 pilot program. Archer Aviation announced that it received certification from the FAA for its newly launched Part 141 Pilot Training Academy, enabling it to begin training and qualifying pilots in an officially approved program to build a pipeline of pilots as it prepares to initiate commercial air taxi services with its Midnight aircraft. The approval makes the third FAA certification for Archer, the other two being its Part 145 certificate issued in February 2024, and Part 135 Air Carrier and Operator Certificate in June 2024. 2024's greatest aerospace achievements come together. On February 18th, the National Aeronautic Association announced the 5 aeronautic innovations competing for the 2024 Collier Trophy. The award is presented annually to what the organization sees as the year's greatest aerospace development. The Collier Trophy has gone out every year since 1911 to, quote, the greatest achievement in aeronautics or astronautics in America with respect to improving the performance, efficiency, and safety of air or space vehicles, the value of which has been thoroughly demonstrated by actual use during the preceding year, end quote. Diamond DA-62 MPP completes 9-hour, 20-minute surveillance mission. Diamond Aircraft announced that its DA-62 multi-purpose platform demonstrated its capability as an efficient and versatile long-endurance aircraft by conducting a 9-hour and 20-minute surveillance mission carrying advanced technology surveillance equipment. The flight spanned more than 900 nautical miles without refueling, covering from its home base in Wiener Neustadt over Austria, the west coast of Croatia, the east coast of Italy, and a return leg through Venice and Carinthia in southern Austria. That's it for today's Next Gen Minute. Let's get back to the rest of the news. AeroVironment introduces Jump 20X for autonomous maritime ops. AeroVironment, producer of intelligent multi-domain autonomous solutions, announced the launch of its Jump 20X Next-Gen Modular Group 3 UAS to address the dynamic demands of modern warfare. AeroVironment revealed the Jump 20X at the 2025 International Defense Exhibition and Conference as a VTOL medium UAS designed to significantly improve shipboard UAS operations. The Jump 20X has an advanced heavy fuel engine capable of running on multiple fuel types that simplifies refueling logistics and ensures adaptability for diverse maritime and expeditionary environments. The vehicle is built for long-range, multi-domain operations and has a 13-hour endurance along with BVLOS connectivity to ensure persistent surveillance and strike capability beyond the horizon. The craft's modular 30-pound multi-payload capacity supports a broad range of mission types. The Jump 20X is built with an open architecture payload and radio-agnostic and STANAG-compliant framework to ensure rapid and seamless integrating with existing military networks as well as emerging technologies. The modular open systems approach makes the Jump 20X future-proof and provides seamless interoperability across joint, allied, and coalition forces to allow operators to adapt to evolving missions in real time. After these messages, CAE and GA-ASI enter agreement to develop trainers.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Welcome back. CAE and GA-ASI enter agreement to develop trainers. CAE and General Atomics Aeronautical Systems announced a long-term agreement to develop and produce the next-generation mission trainer for GA-ASI's MQ-9B SkyGuardian remote piloted aircraft system, with GA-ASI placing a firm order for 11 trainers and options to purchase up to a total of 50 units over the next 5 years. The trainers will have integrated the CAE Prodigy image generator to provide a realistic training environment that replicates actual flight operations. Prodigy is driven by a state-of-the-art gaming engine to elevate training standards with an enhanced immersive environment, high-fidelity graphics, and simulation based on physics. This advanced technology enhances the realism and effectiveness of the trainer. The MQ-9B is an advanced remote pilot aircraft system that delivers long range and endurance along with auto takeoff and landing under SATCOM-only control. The aircraft is capable of operating in unsegregated airspace with its GA-ASI-developed detect and avoid system. The MQ-9B includes both the SkyGuardian and SeaGuardian models, along with the new Protector RG Mark I being delivered to the UK's Royal Air Force. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.